Hi everyone, welcome back to Box Homeschool. I wanted to share a special unboxing from one of my favorite places to look for homeschool curriculum and books and educational supplements, resources, and gifts. I'm also excited to share a very generous giveaway for a $100 gift card to christianbook.com, and it is on my Instagram page in partnership with Christian Book and Homeschool Compass. And I know it won't be hard for any of you to find something that will really bless your homeschool year. So I wanted to show you what I picked up from Christian Book and how we're going to use it for next year. First, I just want to show you their beautiful catalogs, and it always pertains to homeschooling and relevant to whatever you ordered. So I received the homeschool version of their catalog, and what I love about it is that it is organized by subject. It starts off with like convenient curriculum kits, things that are those box curriculum, almost all in one. I like to see what is out there, even though you might be comfortable with what you're using. It's nice to see so many different options and read about them in case you are looking to make a switch in one of these subjects. Many of these I am familiar with, but I'll always find a few that I've never heard of before. Or if you have friends that are asking about different curriculum, it's nice to be able to check it out and read the descriptions here. Then there's science lab kits. This is actually how I found the science lab kits that Nature's Workshop Plus offers. So it's a great way to find things that might just enhance your homeschool or make things easier for you. There's STEM resources, history and social studies, Bible and worldview curriculum. There's a lot laid out for early learning for that preschool level. And then there are board games, enrichment subjects, books for mom, homeschool planners, nature study electives like health, art, music, culinary arts, foreign language arts, and literature. They have a whole section on our favorite missionary biographies, and it's just a great resource to thumb through, especially when you're researching for the next school year. Okay, here's my order, and I ended up getting the LLATL, the gray book, and I was debating on this. I wasn't sure if my 8th grader would need this because he's doing so well in language arts and he's going to be taking IEW again this next school year. But I looked at the book list and I was looking at the samples online, and I thought there's just no struggle this year with LLATL. We've had no issues. I was considering building out our own like literature path for him, but I like how this is all beautiful and done for me, and he's used to the format and I didn't want to mess with a good thing. So we ended up picking up the teacher guide and the student book for the gray book, and this is recommended for 8th grade. And we have never gone through this one before. My daughter ended up using the IEW public speaking guide, which is also available at Christian Book. We ended up using that for her 8th grade year, but for my son, we will continue on with LLATL for 8th grade. And then I picked up a couple of the books we didn't have recommended for these book studies. So the first one is The Railway Children, and I can see my soon-to-be 8th grader and my soon-to-be 5th grader enjoying this book. And if you like the look of this book, I'm right there with you. It's the Puffin Classics version, and I did a search on Christian Book actually for Puffin Classics, and a whole collection popped up, and I just love the look and the feel of the Puffin Classic books. So I was really happy to find this copy there. It says, jump into action with the Railway Children. When their beloved father goes away unexpectedly, Roberta, Peter, Phyllis, and their mother have to leave their happy life in London and move to a simple cottage in the countryside. The children soon grow to love the railway that runs nearby and wave to the old gentleman who regularly takes the 9:15 train. They make friends with Perks, the local railway porter, and have many exciting adventures. But the question still remains, where is father and will he ever return? So this is one of the books we picked up. The next one is Daddy Longlegs, another Puffin Classics. I just love the look of these. They're so pretty. This one says, join Judy for some splendid times. A trustee of the John Grier Orphanage has offered to send Judy Abbott to college. The only requirements are that she must write to him every month and that she can never know who he is. Judy's life at college is a whirlwind of friends, classes, parties, and a growing friendship with the handsome Jervis Pendleton. With so much happening in her life, Judy can scarcely stop writing letters to her mysterious benefactor she calls Daddy Longlegs, or wondering who on earth he could possibly be. So both of these books are referenced in the gray book. And then the other books that were mentioned in here, we were able to find at our library. And the next book I picked up was World Religions and Cults, Counterfeits of Christianity, Volume 1. This looks a little intense as far as bulk, so I only picked up one volume, and I'll just see how this one goes, how we like it, the writing style, and the descriptions of the different world religions before I invest in future volumes. So we're going to use this with the whole family, read it during our family studies and our morning meetings here and there, and we'll see how far we can get for this school year. And the last book in my order is The Angel Orphan, Charlotte Mason Finds Her Way Home, Tales of Boldness and Faith by Leah Bowden. You might have already seen this online. She has one on Charlotte Mason and another one I believe on C.S. Lewis. And I have been somewhat of a student of Charlotte Mason and her principles for a while. So I love that Leah wrote this book about her life as a young girl growing up during World War I. And I feel like it would be fun to read with my kids. And I'm hoping it talks about some of her principles subtly so that they can kind of make that connection and maybe find some familiarity in how we like to learn. That is my order here from christianbook.com. Let me know if you have any questions on these things. And I actually have a page on the Christian Book website, which I'm so thrilled about. And I was able to make a list of all my favorite curriculum and the favorite books that we've read. And it's all sectioned so beautifully, just so you can see some of our favorites that we've used and loved that are all available on christianbook.com. So I'm going to leave that link down below so that you can easily reference that and just find some really solid books for encouragement for yourself, and also some great read alouds, some morning time favorites, and some curriculum and resources for your homeschool. And if you want to enter the giveaway, it is very time sensitive. So head to my Instagram at Box Homeschool and see if it is still open for entries. That is for a $100 gift card to christianbook.com. And I'm thrilled to partner with them because they are definitely one of my favorite spots to research and shop for the next school year. Again, be sure to visit the link down below to see all of my favorites that we've used over the years. And I hope you enjoyed this little haul, and I will see you in the next video.